Well, you know what they say, when it comes with a job on YouTube, you're always going to get people like that. But you know what? I'm okay with that. So whoever you guys are, keep on doing that. You know why? Because it's simple. I love when people hate. Give me a reason to get some views. So thank you for the subscription, you fucking idiot.
Bruh.
Yo, what's happening, everybody? Michael here. Welcome back to Technoid, and we got the green screen back. After so long, it is finally back. Now, guys, as you saw in the beginning of this video, yes, these are obviously just a bunch of internet trolls. I really don't care about them. I know a couple people have told me they are going to report them. I would advise you, please do not report them. Just let them do what they want to do. It doesn't bother me. Hey, they're giving me views, so thanks for the view. But anyway, to that other guy, I gotta say, if I could go off the script for just a second, you really said that I upload people's videos? Like, did you not go through when you were planning these comments? Or also the fact that you subscribe just so you can leave stuff? You're basically just benefiting me. So, good job! But anyway, so yes, this is the only time I'm going to talk about this. If you see any negativity, you see anything stupid, don't even acknowledge it. Just let it go, let it be. I've showed you what they've done, so you guys don't have to do it. But enough about that, let's get right down to the breakdown. So guys, Apple event, I promised to break down thoroughly and give my overall thoughts. Now, I did make it known that I did like this event because Apple was giving a lot. They listened, and I feel like this was a average consumer style listening. They weren't listening to the higher ups. They were listening to the lower end customers that want to buy iPhones but just don't have the money to dish out for a XS and a XS Max. So let's break it down slowly. The iPhone 11, in my opinion, is going to be that phone that will break barriers for Apple this year. Not only is it at a good price point, $699, but it basically hits the nail on everything you would want in an iPhone. We don't know much about the tech display. I believe it is probably still going to be either that 820p crap, which again, I don't think it really matters anymore because I've seen people that have preferred the iPhone XR display over the 10. So, hey look, it's a preference, it's a give or take. But the fact that the price has gone down to $699 and you get two cameras, and on top of that you get some of the similar qualities from the 11 Pro, it's really a good steal. It comes with the A13 Bionic chip, so you're basically going to be up to date with the latest hardware. I don't think there's no reason at all to kind of say that the Pro and the Pro Max are useless. I will explain that in a sec. That's the iPhone 11. The iPhone 11 is more colorful, it is more consumer friendly, and it is mostly a better phone for your dollar. Now, there are some things that they aren't talking about that isn't included, like the reverse wireless charging. That feature is not in the iPhones. It was speculated to happen this year, but due to some last minute errors or whatever, Apple just decided not to put it in. I am kind of split on that because at one hand I'm saying to myself, okay, you could have had a chance to play catch up, but you're still behind. But at the same time, I don't see too many people using the reverse wireless feature more than wireless charging, so it's not really a make or break feature. Now let's talk about the Pro and the Pro Max. Now, those are some really weird names, but the Pro and Pro Max, I honestly think those are just, I don't know what it is with the word Pro. I'm not going to talk about the hardware perspective. Let's just talk the name Pro. When you think of a professional device that has creativity, that can do a job, that can be a computer, the iPhone 11 Pro and Pro Max cannot do what the Samsung Galaxy Note 10 can do, and Note 10 Plus. I'm not trying to be biased here, I'm just being honest. You can take the Note 10 Plus and basically turn that into a computer. You could put it on DeX. I don't know what the deal is, but hey, Apple, you just have to figure out a way to make those names less confusing than they are now. So, good job on that. The Pro and Pro Max will have better AMOLED displays. They are supposed to be 15% more energy efficient, which is thanks to the fact that they are much more thinner. They also will have a matte finish with a puke shit green color. I'm just thinking what that color looks like. Oh god, it almost looks as gross as this. You guys probably can't see it, but the point is that they are starting at $999, $1,099, and I am still puzzled why they left the storage configuration at 64 gigs. 128 should be the normal, but of course it's the Apple fashion. So that is the iPhone 11 Pro and the Pro Max and the iPhone 11. Just for a quick few giggles, let's talk about the iPad. That is basically, in my opinion, the 6th generation iPad in a new shell. because it's got the same hardware but different exterior. And for me, that's cool because I think by doing this, you're giving more value for the iPad. Now, if we're talking best budget tablet on the market, this thing beats it. This thing basically takes the cake for every Android tablet out there. The iPad is able to do so much more at such a little low price at $329, respectively anyway. I think that the iPad is just miles ahead of the competition, so nothing's gonna top that anytime soon. So that is that breakdown. So overall, what did I really think of the event? And then we'll move on to story number 2. I really thought that the Apple event went successfully. It hit the nails on the things it needed to do. It showed that Apple was finally listening, showing that they are looking at the numbers and they are looking at what consumers on an average are willing to spend. $699 for the 11 and $599 for the 10R is smart. Now I feel bad for anybody that bought the 10R when it was $749 because, oof, man, that was bad. But the point is, they are finally caving in. They're finally understanding that consumers are not willing to spend that much money on a device. So by doing this, you are now allowing yourself to pretty much, I guess you could say, just give back to the consumers. You're basically helping them out with pricing. Now, the Pro and Pro Max are obviously not going to be the big sellers. I think the iPhone 11 and maybe even the 10R will probably be the 2 biggest iPhones that will be the best seller for 2019. That is my opinion. So that is my a little bit extra breakdown of my thoughts and final thoughts on that. So let's move on to story number 2, which is the Google Pixel 4. Now, Google's event is relatively soon, and Google wanted to take attention away from the Apple event, which is what Android manufacturers do nowadays, but they did it in the most humiliating way that they could have done it. Instead of just being honest and just posting some teasers, they literally leaked. And you could say, oh, it wasn't intentional, but come on, who's gonna get that information like that accurate? They intentionally leaked an ad that showed off the Pixel 4, trying to grab the attention away from the iPhone. There really was no coincidence. We kind of knew that from Google. So Google, love them, hate you, but that was pretty stupid. That was, I mean, hey, you tried to get the attention, but it didn't work out. And last story up of the day is also in the Apple realm, revolving the October event. Now, the October event, not much people are spectating on, but everyone is speculating that that is going to be the event where some people are speculating for the Apple TV, the mini Apple TV, I'm sorry. And also, in other news, on top of that, Ming-Chi Kuo is already predicting the 2020 iPhones. Look, Mr. Kuo, I respect you, love you, man, but can you please wait till they go on sale? Can you just wait for the iPhone to actually hit the shelves before you start leaking and start making suggestions on what you think they'll be? But he basically just elaborates. It'll be 5G supported. It'll have the Touch ID in the display. It will have a better design, at least face-wise anyway. And most of all, it'll probably be more groundbreaking and more intuitive for people to want to upgrade. And that is it for today's episode of Technoid. So guys, thank you for watching. I really hope you enjoyed this video, guys. If you did, hit the like button. And to my 2 favorite haters, if you disliked this video or got anything you want to say, hit that dislike button. As always, guys, thank you so much for watching. If you liked the video, again, like, comment, subscribe. And to my 2 favorite haters, hit that dislike button and let me hear what you got to say. That is going to do it. Thank you for watching and peace!